everyone! In this quick news bite, I'd like to discuss the most recent news regarding Disney Lucasfilm's new Willow sequel series set to premiere on Disney Plus. In this video, I'll be discussing Jon M Chu stepping down as director, as well as the new cast members that have been confirmed to appear in the show, and new story details. This is an update from my previous video, Willow series What We Know So Far, and I'll leave a link in the description if you'd like to catch up on all the news up to this point. Jon M Chu, director of Crazy Rich Asians and In the Heights, was brought on board for the revival of this unique fantasy world to direct the pilot for the new series and serve as executive producer. However, the filmmaker just recently announced that he's having to step down from the project due to scheduling conflicts and the arrival of a new baby. In a statement issued January 12, 2021 on social media, the director said, quote, "I'm heartbroken to let you all know that I unfortunately have to step away from directing Willow. With the production schedule moving due to continued lockdowns in the UK, and with a new baby coming this summer, surprise, the timing is just not going to work out for me and my family." News of the director's initial involvement was announced in October of 2020, in which he said in a statement that the film Willow had a profound effect on him as a child. It was definitely a project that was close to his heart. Chu continued in his statement, saying, quote, "As you may know, Willow has been one of my favorite movies since I was a child, so I'm devastated that I won't be able to work with some of my heroes old and new like Kathy, Ron, John, Wendy, Michelle, and the amazing cast and crew they've put together. Like a kid seeing Willow for the first time in the 80s, I will look forward to watching this magical new world unfold as a very enthusiastic fan." In his statement, he is referring to President of Lucasfilm Kathleen Kennedy, Ron Howard, the original director for Willow, Jonathan Kasdan, Wendy Mericle, and Michelle Rejwan, who are all executive producers on the new series. The filmmaker concluded his statement adding, "Boy, do they have an adventure in store for you. I can't wait for you all to experience it soon." On Disney's Investor Day last December, Kathleen Kennedy announced that filming for the series was set to start in March of 2021 in Wales, where the original film was shot. However, it seems that production has been delayed with a summer date in mind, which has caused the conflict with Chu. This is a bit of a setback when it comes to the development of the series, and I am hoping they can bring a director on board with that same passion for the world of Willow, and hopefully soon they can figure out the logistics of filming safely. The 1988 fantasy film Willow came from the mind of George Lucas, who brought on Bob Dolman to write the screenplay and Ron Howard to direct. Bob Dolman is also returning to serve as consulting producer for this new series. Though the original film was met with mixed reviews at the time of its release, it has become a beloved cult classic through the years. Warwick Davis as the unexpected hero Willow Ufgood and Val Kilmer as Mad Mardigan were fan favorites. Davis famously worked with George Lucas before as the Ewok, Wicket, in Star Wars Return of the Jedi, and the role of Willow was written especially for him. Warwick is reprising his role for the new Disney Plus series, and at this time there has been no word yet on any other original cast members returning, though Ron Howard has said before that the story will focus a lot on Elora Danan. In the film, Elora was the infant that Willow was tasked to protect so that she could fulfill her destiny and defeat the evil sorceress Queen Bavmorda. Decades have passed when the story continues for Willow and Elora Danan, so Elora will be all grown up. Even though her character will be featured, there has been no word yet on casting for her character. However, back in November of 2020, several cast members were said to be in negotiations for the new series. In an exclusive by Deadline, it was revealed that Ellie Bamber, Kaylee Spaney, and Erin Kellyman were reported to be in talks to star in the series opposite Warwick Davis. It has since been confirmed on IMDb that they have signed on as leads for the series. Ellie Bamber, known for Nocturnal Animals and BBC's TV series adaptation of Les Miserables, is playing a character known as Dove. Kaylee Spaney from The Craft Legacy and Pacific Rim Uprising has the role known as Kit, and Erin Kellyman, also from BBC's Les Miserables series, Solo: A Star Wars Story, and the upcoming Falcon and the Winter Soldier series, is playing a character known as Jade. Regarding the stories surrounding these new characters, according to Deadline, the circulated casting information for this series reveals a story that revolves around the trio on a mission to save a kidnapped prince. Spaney plays Kit, the princess whose twin brother is the one who was abducted and who is destined to become queen. Kellyman plays Jade, a servant who is Kit's best friend and moral compass who is on her way to becoming the best young warrior in the kingdom. And Bamber is playing the role of Dove, a kitchen maid who proves she is the chosen one as she embarks on this journey. Also joining the trio is a guy who sounds just like Val Kilmer's Mad Mardigan. An imprisoned thief and liar agrees to join their quest in exchange for his freedom. However, there has been no casting revealed for this character yet. With this description, it appears that the showrunners are attempting to flip the classic damsel in distress storyline on its head by having a team of predominantly female leads rescue a prince. That considered, I'm of the opinion that as long as the writing is good and the series continues to provide the escapism that the original beloved film did, I'm open to any story that they would like to tell. There are other similarities as well to Willow's story as a simple farmer eager to become a great sorcerer. How he and Elora Danan will factor into this new storyline is still unclear. The relationship between Willow and Elora and the connection they had was one of my favorite parts of the film, and I hope to see how their relationship has developed over the years, and that the continuation of their stories is an important part of the new series. Ron Howard has said before how exciting it's been to revisit this world and characters conceived by George Lucas, Bob Dolman, and himself, and to see it take flight in fresh, fun, and cinematic ways. Of the series itself, he clarified that it is not a nostalgic throwback, but a creative lean forward. While it's clear they are introducing new characters with quests of their own, I hope all the characters, old and new, are in keeping with the same spirit of the original film. Some IPs have been able to honor what came before, not just as a nostalgic throwback, but as a creative lean forward. For example, Cobra Kai has been able to achieve this balance with great success, while others have struggled in this regard. I remain cautiously optimistic as usual, and I'm curious to see what's in store for a return to the wonderful world of Willow. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe for more sci-fi and fantasy content. Let me know your thoughts on this news regarding Jon M Chu and the new casting announcement, and let me know who you would like to see cast for the role of Elora Danan. Thank you all so much for your support, and as always, have a very nerdy day.